Rehearsals for a Revolution premiered yesterday in Cannes in the festival's special screening section. The first feature by the Iranian actress Pegah Ahangarani, who has lived in exile in London since 2022. It is a film built almost entirely out of family archives, Super 8 reels, home videos, smuggled phone footage, the voices of relatives, a single animated sequence, 5 chapters, 5 portraits of the people she loves, 95 minutes that try, with great honesty, to hold half a century of Iranian history without raising their voice. I came out of the screening today and, well, there is one detail I have not been able to stop thinking about. It is not a speech and not a protest scene and not an act of violence. Though the film has all of those in abundance, it is a photograph, or rather, the absence of one, and what was put in its place. For years, on the Ahangarani family's Nowrooz table, the spread laid out for the Persian New Year, the most intimate ritual the country has, there was a small picture of Ayatollah Khomeini, the way an Iranian family in 1980, 1981, 1982 would have kept him there, the way you keep a saint. Pegah's father, Jamshid, was a filmmaker who had made shorts against the Shah, who had welcomed the revolution as a most beautiful day, who had then gone to the front and fought for 8 years against Iraq. The picture on the table was, in a way, his own faith made visible. And then, at some point, the picture is gone. In its place, on the same Nowrooz spread, is the face of Davood Noori, Jamshid's closest friend, the actor who had starred in his early films, who had been sent to Evin prison for some small criticism of the new order, and who, despite letters Jamshid wrote to the Ayatollah himself, was executed. The picture changes, the table stays the same. I want to be careful here, because it would be easy to turn this into a familiar political point. That is not, I think, what Ahangarani is doing. She is doing something more difficult and more honest. She is refusing, and this is the discipline of the whole film, to write her family as either heroes or victims. They are people who believed, they built the thing, and then the thing they built ate their friend. This is what the word betrayal actually means, well, before it becomes a slogan. It is not the discovery that your enemy is cruel. It is the discovery that the cause you bled for has begun to eat the people you love. Ahangarani's discipline throughout the film is to keep her own politics out of the frame. She does not editorialize. She is not making the case against the Islamic Republic. The regime makes that case itself in every clip of footage. What she is making is something rarer, an honest map of how a generation slowly, photograph by photograph, came to understand that they had been used. The film ends with a title card, "The future remains uncertain," and I left the theater thinking of 2 lines, which I will offer as my closing, since the film itself is finally a piece of mourning. Every year the family laid the same table, and every year, slowly, the picture above it changed. That is what faith looks like when it is honest.